The ego is something in athletes, in baseball, that is always present. And in the book I talk a lot about that. It was something that kind of arose quietly in me. I was always a humble guy, and as I started to have a lot of success in Toronto, my confidence grew, which is great, and that led to more success. But what I didn't realize was that this whole image of who I was supposed to be, what kind of player that was, the guy who hits 40-plus home runs and drives in over 100 runs and has all this great success in the field, all that stuff was becoming almost its own identity. And the next year I get traded, sign a big contract, go to the Dodgers, and I was overwhelmed by that sense of identity. And it kind of snuck up on me from behind. I wasn't really prepared for it, and just when I thought I had everything figured out, that 2000 season in LA was a big struggle, and turned out to be a huge learning experience. That the ego is very seductive and can pull us in when we're not expecting it. My senior year in high school, I read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, and for me that really resonated and sent me on a path to explore Eastern philosophies. I had a lot of time to read while I was on the road playing baseball, and I'd pick up different types of Zen and Taoist books in the bookstore, and I started practicing some meditation in the off seasons. And a conflict occurred in my career when my coaching staff and myself disagreed on how I should approach hitting. They wanted me to become a pull hitter, thinking that would increase my power, and I resisted it. So that rift caused me to, one, be on the bench, and two, I was kicked out of the cage and wasn't allowed to go there unless my hitting coach was with me to implement the drills that he wanted to impose upon me. And at that point, I grabbed the batting tee and started hitting off the tee every day into a tiny net. And from that day forward, I started to realize that all those meditative techniques that I was reading about or practicing in the off season were present in that tee work, and that tee work became my meditation. And moving forward through the next 10 years of my career, it became something I did every day for 15 or 20 minutes and found a lot of peace and stillness. The goal of this book, although it's written as a memoir, it's really using baseball as a metaphor for life, and for people to read this book and hopefully find ways to apply presence and stillness and space and separation and these different concepts that I talk about, and realize that that's where the happiness and the peace in life is being in the moment as often as we possibly can.